Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Sherard Show, live on location in Hollywood, California. I am very, very excited for this very special show. First of all, we're starting off, the Sherard has found a new home, and it's on the WCOBM network. I'm just so excited because now we can broadcast, and I can give this special message, and you can meet all of my wonderful guests on the show, and now 7 million people can see it as well. So we're very, very excited for that. And also the fact that now we can be able to, you can be right hands on because you can walk right up here to Hollywood and Vine and see us broadcasting live on Tuesdays at 4 o'clock Pacific time. So it's a very exciting time. You definitely want to be a part of it. Hit me up on Facebook. We're broadcasting live on Facebook as well as on WCOBM network. So tune in right now. You can see the Sherard Show. We would love your comments as well as your questions. Just no weird stuff, ladies and gentlemen, but we want to hear your questions and your comments, especially on this subject that we're talking about today, and I'll have more on that in a minute. But before we get started, I want to say special first thanks to all of you, the Sherard Show fans and friends and family. Appreciate all of your support for the Sherard Show all over the years. Through the ups and downs, through the trials and tribulations, and now we're here. So I really appreciate that, as well as my beautiful wife, Marcia Sharp, as well as my precious daughter, Tyka 2. Daddy loves you all both so much. You better be watching right now. And definitely also for the wonderful people who've supported the Sherard Show for many years. Now on to the show. In today's segment of the show, we'll be talking about surviving the game. So many people have come out all across the world to become a movie star. You come out, you see all of the Hollywood signs. You see the Walk of Fame. You see all of the things, the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. But there's so much more behind the story. So much more to becoming the famous actor, the next Denzel Washington, the next Tyler Perry, the next Barbara White. All of these different actors and actresses who've made it over the years, they have their own story to tell. But with the glitz and the glamour, oftentimes you don't see all of the things that come along and sacrifices and funds and money spent on being able to make it in this industry. And so what happens, ladies and gentlemen, you see somebody sells you a dream, and then all of a sudden the dream crashes and shatters and you're homeless. So we're here to talk about how to survive the game. How to be able to manage your money to your next gig, and also how to avoid the same mistakes that other people has made, so that you won't make them and you can be the next success. We have some very special guests on the show today. I'm so excited. We have Adam Levine. He is a financial professional. He's going to be talking about ways you can leverage your money, how you can stretch your dollar cost averaging, things you can be able to do to stretch your money so you can be able to make it to your next payday as an actor, a model, or a singer. Then we're going to have my dear returning friends from Lose Your Fear. They will stop by the Sherard Show, and I'm so delighted to have them back. Also, they're going to be doing a special cameo in terms of what they have coming in their album. So I'm very excited about them, all the way from Chicago. And then also we're going to have the lovely Elijah. She's just a beautiful young lady who's very, very talented, and you're going to be able to see for yourself how talented this young lady is. She stopped by the Sherard Show as well, and to tell her story. And then lastly, we have Charlie. Charlie's a really good friend of mine. She's been a previous guest of the episode of the Sherard Show, and she's back all the way back from London. And she's a very interesting story. She's also a celebrity manager and for a very popular show, and she's going to tell you about that in a few moments. So you don't want to miss this power-packed show. So hit me up on Facebook if you have any questions, you have any comments. If you want to say Sherard, we love you. Keep doing what you're doing. Encouragement is always welcome. And last but not least, before we go and bring our guest on in our next segment, I also want to say definitely support the show. We have our special Sherard Show brand. We have our t-shirt collection. Also, we have our hoodie collection. Things that keep you warm, things that keep you looking sexy, things that keep you looking good. You want to be able to check it out. It's on, just purchase yours. It's SnapT. And if in the first 50 to purchase theirs, you also get a free bottle of the Sherard Show fragrance. So if you buy your SnapT and order it today, the first 50, you get a free bottle of the Sherard Show fragrance. So not only can you look good, but you also can smell good. So how about that? So excited, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful day in Hollywood, California. Just having a wonderful time here. So when we come back, we're going to have our first segment, our discussion on surviving the game. So I'll give you time to get your pen and paper and also to get your popcorn so you can learn something today on the Sherard Show on our premiere episode in Hollywood, California, WCOBM TV. We'll be right back right after this.